Almost there. 67. There it kicks. All right, there it kicks. Oh, I fell to the ground. Ow. Where the hell am I anyway? There I am. Well, we're back on Farm Sim 25 with the Rude Man in Iowa at the maple sap plantation. I don't remember what I was doing here. Do I have any maple sap? Oh, looks like I do. What are we gonna do? Let's make some syrup. We got the sap. Okay, that's flight. I don't need flight. I need strength. There we go. I could have brought the truck up here, but it'd take me an hour to get here. Hey, Andy.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah.
Thanks, Scorp. Andy's here. What's new, Andy? Hey, Andy, how you feeling? Have you been feeling well? We don't talk much anymore. I just come in, Andy says hello, and
All right.
I go about my business, and I hope you're doing okay. And the missus, I hope she's doing okay. Cherry float Coke, not bad. Well, that's interesting that you said that. Carol went to this morning after swimming to McDonald's and got breakfast sandwiches and brought them home. And she brought me a Diet Coke from McDonald's, which I don't like. And I was wishing that I had some kind of cherry Coke, but I don't. But Addie likes to make smoothies, and she bought like $100 worth of different kinds of syrups, and she had a strawberry syrup. So I tried that in the Diet Coke. I haven't actually tried it yet. I poured a little bit in and put it in a. It had got left out because I don't like, I don't generally drink something while I'm eating. And so it was warm. It was kind of warm. And I put the strawberry stuff in it, put it in the fridge. I haven't actually tasted it yet. I probably should. But I'm hoping it kind of tastes a little bit like what you're talking about. Cherry float Coke. What makes it a float Coke? Has it got ice cream in it or something? Hey, Matt. I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. Well, just so you know, I think about you all the time. So, it's sold in cans and bottles. Man, they're making more syrup than I can haul away. Come on. I have to double time it here. What's going on? Let me see if I can get this double one out of here. Oh, without dropping it. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Corp. Well, shoot. I'm not keeping up. It's making it as fast as I can put it over there, so I'm going to let it go. Let's see if we're actually producing anything. Is this thing active? It's at 300%, and it is running, so it is active. Okay, good, good. Oh, wait. We need firewood. Oh, we're almost out of firewood. How did I get firewood? I can't remember. Did I just cheat it in? I think I did. I got no way of making firewood. Seriously, I don't. How did I do it? How did I do it? How did I do it? Was it this? And then we go to okay, not farm products. Let's go to general. Firewood. I don't know how long. I don't know how much it takes. So let's just. Oh, I can't even pick it up. It's too damn heavy. What's it doing? It's pushing it. I don't know how much it takes, but that's a start anyway. Oh, God, it barely put any in. 7%. Man, it must take a lot. Holy smokes. You know what I'm going to do? I'll come over here and drop it right on the spot. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that... I wonder if that works. Let's try it. We're going to do... Did that work? If you're going to cheat, do it right, man. Don't have to... Okay, at least we're up in the green now. I'm going to leave it at that, but... Yeah, if you're going to cheat, do it right. Why cheat it out here and have to carry it over? That's crazy. Sorry. I might need soup du jour early today. I got froggy and stuff. Hey, Lori's in the house. Guess what I had for lunch today? Leftover jambalaya. Jeff made another batch of jambalaya. We liked it so much a couple of weeks ago. He made another batch last night, so I had a little bit for dinner before I went to bed, and then I had a little bit for lunch just now. Man, this stuff is good. He changed it up a little bit. The original recipe, which I think he sent to Lori, he said he sent it to somebody. The original recipe kind of calls for Tabasco sauce, I think, or something, and I think he used something different for the spice. And it was perfectly fine. It tasted perfectly fine. But yesterday's batch, he changed up a little bit and put something else in it that's a little spicy. But I wasn't. I had to admit I wasn't really listening when he was telling me. So I need to ask him again. That used to make him mad, but it doesn't anymore because I tell him, oh, it's not my fault. I'm getting old and. And I got dementia now, so I had to ask you more than once. You can't get mad at somebody's got dementia, can you? Oh, man. It must be, we must be getting pollen or something in the air. All right, I'm just reading the chat. Sorry. Broke your hightail game last night. Was playing and the power went out. Game corrupted, so I had to use the backup save. Oh, my. Oh, my. Frank's in the house. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Yeah, usually for me, I have different times of the day that I that I do those kind of things. The um, usually prayers for uh, other than my family happen at night when I'm in the hot tub because it's quiet and I'm calm and it's just that's about the time I do it. So that's when I pray for you guys and Andy and Andy's wife and it always ends the same. It always ends the same. By the time I get done with my prayers, I just look up at the skylight because I know I'm looking through it, and I say, I guess I'm just praying for anybody that needs it around the world. Just end it with that. Put the electric on auto pay. Samson or Samso 56 is following. Thank you, Samso. Samso gets a new tractor for the follow. So we'll get you a tractor. It's the biggest and most expensive one we can find, but it doesn't cost you anything. So hang on a sec, we'll get one for you. I checked into this thing. I don't think this does anything, and the reason being, let me get into flight mode. We might as well do some. There's your tractor. All you have to do is drive it away. It only takes 2 fingers. That's what zero money buys for you, though. It's the best we could find. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna go into flight mode. Since we're talking mods, might as well. Okay, here's what I'm going to show you. We're going to put this in here, and now that yellow part, that's me, by the way. But look at everything is red. Now, red only means that that's something that's placed in the game. So those things, everything that you see, including the fence around the lot, is something placed in the game, right? So if we go over to the sites that are building sites, and what that means is there's something there and you have to add wood and nails and glue and work to build it. So that's what this is. And you'll notice it's got yellow around it, and it's got yellow triggers for the material that you have to buy. Okay? Same over here. This is a shed that it's building, and you'll notice there's a yellow spot around the shed and a trigger for the supplies that you need. Again, the same thing over here. Now that one, this one here is being built as well. It's got a yellow box around it, showing that it's an item that's being built, and it's got a trigger for adding the supplies to repair it. So since that other one has nothing like that, I don't think it's anything you can do with it. It's just a wasted lot. Probably the best thing to do. I'm not going to do anything with it because I don't need that lot. But the only thing is, it just seems like it's a wasted lot. I might as well just tear everything out of there and just build a farm here, if I was gonna do something. It's a shame. I thought this was something that was going to be built, but I don't think so now, because I just don't see any triggers to make it happen. So there you go. Now I got to get rid of all this junk. Let me get rid of it if I can. Let's see how many times I have to hit the button. I can't remember. I think that's it right there. All right, let's see what else I did. I need to get some cement work here. I need to smooth these out, but I'm not going to do that right now. It's a waste of time right at the moment. What else did I do? I did something else. What was it? What did I do? Maybe it's on the farm. Oh, it is on the farm. Okay, so there's some stuff I can't store that I want to store. So I put well, we used to use Maurice, but I'm not using Maurice now. I'm using this one here because it's smaller. This is a Stevie mod. So I put the Stevie mod in that basically does what the Maurice used to do. It holds everything. So I've got the Stevie mod in here for things I need to store that won't fit in the main storage here, like straw, stuff like that. There's the liquids, stuff like the liquids, you know. So now if I have something that won't be held here, I can put in here. And then I didn't have any way of making silage easily, so I put another Stevie mod in that I modded to do straw and grass to make silage. So that's what I put there. I took the orchard out that was not functional for me, and the reason why it wasn't functional for me, it was a different kind of orchard, and there's no way to make use of the juice because I don't have the juicer that I used with this particular orchard. I do have a juicer that's already placed on the map, not by me. It's just part of the map, and the orchard that goes with it. So there are 12 things you can grow, and I think I put 10 of them in. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I put 10 of them in. I did not put the chocolate, and I think there was something else I didn't put. Maple, I think, because I've already got maple. So I've already got maple orchards. Anyway, so look, we're growing this. Now we should be able to take this to the juicer that I couldn't take the other day. Let's see. I did put in another building. We're getting crammed up here. This barn here is being used currently as a dairy barn. These are dairy cattle, right? Oh, they're making poop loop. This one I'm going to do a beef cattle farm. So there's no dairy in here, although there is a place for milk. It's not going to be used because we're not putting milk cows in here. We're just putting beef cows in here. And then this is the pig farm. So the only question I've got on any of these is there's no manure. And there's no manure here either. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is right here. It says, I think it says straw. But I brought straw out here and it wouldn't take it. But look, if you notice right below me here, there's two places for straw. I've got 162,000 and then I've got another 183,000. Where's it registering that from? Is it registering it from this barn or the pig barn? No, it's not the pig barn because it shows 100,000. But look, there's no slurry and there's no nothing. There's no manure. There's no slurry. Here, there is slurry or manure at 85.90, but if you go look at the manure that's already here, it's 85.90. So that barn is registering the poop from this barn. I don't know how to separate it. Don't know if it makes any difference. All right, so the hype's telling me that's for bales of straw, which makes sense. So anyway, I'm not going to be baling, so I don't bale. So I'm waiting to see, since I just put this in, and the pig farm was already in, but they had no food. And so I put food in for the pigs, and I put a straw in the inside for pigs. If you go inside, look inside, you'll see that there's straw. And wait and see. They haven't eaten anything yet, so maybe that's why they don't have any poop. And this one has no poop, but maybe the silo is in the wrong location. I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Really, in the long run, doesn't matter. But I did put straw in this barn so that you can see that the bedding is in here. And there's only baby. Are you dead? He's not dead. So I did put straw in here. All right, so that's the only thing I've added since the last time we spoke. And oh, I wondered where my eggs were. I had never fed the chickens, so I put some wheat in for them. There's a couple of troughs right here, 3 troughs, and I put some wheat in. So now they should be making eggs. All right, let's go check and see how the kimchi's doing that I was making. I'm missing everything today. Frank says he's got the weekend off after 22 straight days. Man, Frank's getting rich. We need to go to his house and have a party. Although I can't remember where he lives, I'd probably get lost. Man, I get lost trying to find my own house. At work, I'll pull up with the squad for your next stream and me on Discord, Rick56. Samso, if you want Discord, you could just type in exclamation, no space, Discord, and it'll pop up an invite for you. And let's see, where are you? Oh, you're on Twitch. Yeah, I think it works over there. Exclamation point Discord, and that should pull up
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Lori. All right, I got to catch up on this. Why, man, we had nasty storms roll through last night. Lots of lightning, wind, and heavy rain. Well, it's because all your senators and congressmen are fighting over there. You guys planning on doing live stream in Hightail this Saturday? I don't. I never plan on it. So if it happens, it happens. Got the tractor good this weekend after 22 hours. Loads of tractors. Sorry to hear that, Scorp. Maybe the storm that is expected to hit here for a weekend. Laura, you're supposed to get a storm? They get storms in Vermont? You can. Andy? We'll have the rain coming every day till Tuesday, I think. We've had rain for 3 months, so I'm not talking about rain. 79 Fahrenheit, humid here. I thought he was going to say you're human there. Using a Stevie. Yeah, I usually don't talk about it. But I don't know. I haven't had the Maurice for a while. There was one farm I got all those Stevie mods on. I thought, oh hell, I'll just use those. Since I remodded it myself, it does what I want it to do. So. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, Hype. I'll try some straw bales. I just don't usually do straw bales. Yeah, I did. I picked up the crates. In between live streams, I cleaned house. Frank's from Michigan. Ah, I got a farmer that I watched that is from Michigan. Party at Frank's house. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? If you're talking to me, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. In my PC? No, I'm a human, but I do play on a PC. She's going to throw a rock at the screen. You butthead. Now I know why they call you the rude man. I'm just kidding. Because I am kidding because I'm not really human either. Not political correct. Oh, hell, I've never been politically correct. I just try to be nice to people. I don't think being politically correct is evil. All snow. You're expecting a snowstorm? Shown on the repeating. Ooh. Cowboy has a whip. Lori. Crickets. All right, I'm caught up with the chat. That's all I'm going to do today. So let's get back with the game, see what we have to do. I was going to check on the kimchi. Where did I put that plant? There was an update on one of my mods today, and I can't remember which one it was, but I think it's the grain one, the big grain. It's called the modern grain whatcha-dinger. I can't remember. I think there was an update on it. I didn't read it. Silos. And that would probably be production, wouldn't it? I still have to find a place for the alcohol. Yeah, it wasn't this one. It's this one. Excuse me. This one here, I don't have it in the game right at this moment, but I've used it before. I recognize it because of this grain thing. This grain bin's got a lid on it. But yeah, this had a update on it today. I haven't used it for a while though. All right, let's see if we can find. Is this? Must come out the other end here. There it is. Look, we're making kimchi. All right. So this is the mouth part. You feed it here, and then this is the other side. This is the lower part, and it comes out here. All right. I think I've only slept once since I put stuff in there, so it's not had enough time to make anything, except for the one crate. God, I'm down to $400,000. I got to sell something. We need to make some money, and I need more silage and hay. So I think we've got some hay over here, but I need to check the fields and see how we're doing. Okay, so this field is 100% fertilized, 95 of it's growing barley. This field is 100% growing sorghum. This field is growing wheat. Okay, this one needs the attention. Why is this one? What is this one? It needs some crop on it. That's still the same. This is not mine, is it? Walter. This is Walter. All right, let's move up here. I think I did this one. This is Walter's. This is mine. It's fertilized and it needs lime. Oh, all right. Well, let's get to that. I've been a little negligent on the farming lately. I've been messing around with the production. Thomas is here. Hey, Thomas. Well, we got some news it's not anything really.
Oh, yeah.
But after 2 months now, I finally convinced Addie to let Carol and I be allowed to talk to her doctors. And so today, Carol and Addie got on speakerphone and they called the local doctor and said, look, it's been 2 months since you sent out the referral and we've not heard anything from anybody. And so the woman was surprised. She said that should have happened right away. And so Carol said, well, we can't do anything because we don't know where the thing went. You know, we don't know where the referral went. And so we're asking, can you please help us and have your clinic call the referral place and try to push this in? Because we can't get, it's 2 months and nothing's happened. And the woman agreed. So she's going to try to get a hold of the referral place and find out what the hell is happening, if anything. And unfortunately, the doctor that Addie saw her on her last day of work. So she saw this doctor, and the doctor, it was her last day, and then she went away, and we don't know if anything was done. So anyway, at least we're able to get involved so that we can call and start to squeak on the wheel and get some grease. So it's to us it's big news because, you know, we're just sitting here every day, nothing, every day, nothing, every day, nothing. Who you call? We don't know. What are they doing? We don't know. Okay, what was I doing here? So I kicked in some stuff. Did I kick in stuff here? Oh no, requires material next step. Wood beams and plank logs. Okay. Yeah, you can hear hammering and nailing here. Sawing, hammering, and nailing. And they must be professionals because I didn't hear any cuss words. Because if it was me sawing and pounding, I'd be hitting some thumbs and fingers with hammers and there'd be some cussing going on. And I don't know what this is. A buildable log cabin. All right, that's happening, I guess. I should have telephone pole. Andy's got a plan. What's the plan, Andy? Finish the beer before you drink it? That'd be a good plan. Man, I'm so tired. The only saving grace I had last night is we put clean sheets on. It happened to be, what is Wednesday? We threw some clean sheets on last night, and I slept pretty good. But, man, I was tired. I sat down and did 3 or 4 hours of recording yesterday, not knowing that just before I did, I went in and updated a bunch of stuff. I put new drivers on the GPU, on the NVIDIA. I put new drivers, or new updates on Windows. I put updates on most of my software that I use, including the streaming software. Had some updates that I did, and I didn't test it. I sat there for 4 hours recording. And then when I went to edit the videos, I was talking like this, and the game was moving like this. And I thought, what the hell? I went to the next video, same thing. I went to the next video, same thing. The fourth video, the same thing. 4 hours worth of work. Unfortunately, one of the hours was on Final Fantasy, which is an online game. That means there's no saves. It's constantly being saved. When you log off, you start up where you left off. There's no way to go back an hour and redo it. So I just lost an hour's worth of the story that I'm telling on Final Fantasy. Now, fortunately, that's not the same on Mass Effect. The other game I'm recording is Mass Effect. And at least with Mass Effect, what I do is there are quick saves during the game, auto saves during the time you're playing that you can go back to. And then after every session, I do a save. So I've got a save before the hour I record, and a save the hour after that, so that all I have to do if I need to redo it is just go back to the first save. So I was able to do that, and I just got the second one edited just a few minutes ago before the stream started. But I was just French fried. I was up till after midnight last night trying to fix all of that. And anybody that knows me knows once I start something, I don't stop. I have to be forced to stop. So Carol finally came in and said, "You got to get to bed."
Oh, yeah.
And I said, "All right, I'll finish it tomorrow." I hate doing that. I don't like to stop. Shiner. Cheers, Shiner. All right, what was I doing with this? Oh, I was going to grab the... I want to try the juice. But wait a minute. But wait, there's more. I need to get the cedar going, the planter. I keep calling it a cedar. It's not a cedar. It's a planter. People say, "Well, what's the difference?" There is a difference. A cedar just spreads seeds out. A planter puts it in the ground. So if you were planting potatoes, it has to put the actual potatoes in the ground, under the ground, not just spread it out on top. Now, let's get in here. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do some corn, I think, because I don't think I've had corn. So let's do some corn. And who's driving? Oh, good old Rob. Rob must like to seed, because he's always doing it. Oh, that didn't sound very good, did it? Trying to get everyone drunk today. Good luck with that. It's all make-believe, you know. Redeem an Uber. I don't think Ubers are redeemable. I might have the... I might be able to use an Uber. The only thing is I'd want to be packing in case of trouble. Because you're getting in some stranger's car. I mean, it's a little bit different than a taxi or a bus. I'd probably do an Uber, but this DoorDash, I don't know. You order DoorDash and somebody drives to your house in a car that barely runs and looks like it's been used to haul barn animals, farm animals in. And then they, I don't trust that they haven't sampled my food, if you know what I mean. And maybe I'm being paranoid. I don't know, but so be it. So I don't know if I would trust that. Oh, we got grass that didn't get picked up. Where did that happen? Right here. What's the Otho one go at Waggy? Oh, man. Scorpion wasn't kidding when he said he's trying to get everybody drunk. Lori can't speak. And she's blaming it on autocorrect. And that's funny. I think I'd rather misspell things than use autocorrect. Now I have to decide what to put in this square right here. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't have any sheep yet. Should I put sheep this close to everything? Or the way I look at it, if I don't put sheep in there, what am I going to put in there? All right, we got some pears here. Let's grab them. Cherries. Cherries are easy to tell. They got the stems you can see. Oh, don't break the fence. Otha, not a misspell. Cheers, Scorp. Let's see, we've got oranges, pears, apples, cherries, and coconuts so far. And now plums. Oranges or peaches? Peaches, I guess. Apricots. And what's the last one? Lemons? Pecans? Bananas? We got bananas. All right, let's go see. I don't know if this... I don't think you make banana juice, do you? What does the juicer take? Don't pick on Lori. She's got a storm coming in. Lori, have you guys got a fireplace or any kind of wood heat? Is she the Otha singer? Hey, LeBron's in the house. How you doing, LeBron? An outdoor wood burner? Okay, when you say outdoor, are you talking about it's not in the house? And if it's not in the house, what's it used for? Just curious. I'm just curious. I'm curious about everybody. I'm curious about how people live, what they do, what they do for fun. How they live. I'm just curious about everything. Always have been. All right, now the juicer. I keep turning early. This is not the juicer. Juicer's on the other side. All right, now let's see if this will take our fruit. Right, let's see what happens here. Didn't take nothing. What's going on? Let's see where the trigger's at. Maybe the trigger's down low. Down low. Sweet chariot. All right, let's get out of this. I got to put my underoos on so I can lift this. And let's see. Turn that off. Super Strength's already on. Let's grab some of this. Ah, shoot. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I think this is where it's supposed to be picked up. I don't know how this thing works. Do I even own it? Maybe I didn't buy it. That might be the issue. Maybe I didn't buy it. I thought I did, though. It says it's owned by me. "14 times apple. Recipe apple juice." There's no apples. It won't take anything. What the hell? See, this production was already on the map. I didn't put it on. This is not a mod I added. And the orchard mod is also not a mod that I added. Anybody else know what's going on here? Now, one thing, it may not take all the different kinds of fruits. Maybe this isn't a fruit that would take. This is an apricot. Let's see. We know, and we know it takes apples. What else? Does it take cherries? Blueberries, grapes, lemon, pear. Doesn't take cherries. Blueberries, grapes, lemon, orange, pear, and plum. Apple, blueberries. Okay. All right. Why wouldn't it take cherries? Cherry juice would be really good. What's on the other side? It don't make banana juice? Let's take some plums. It said that you did plums, didn't it? Evidently not. It is a big outdoor wood stove, has a large underground water tank. It pimps water to indoor oil burner that is off but circulating. It's a water pimper. John's in the house. Hey, John. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing good. Like a beaver. Rob needs a Bucky's hat. Has a beaver on it. Bucky beaver. We don't have them up here, but you're right. I should get him one. They're spreading everywhere. The one near me is closer to where I work, an hour away. I don't remember even in New Jersey. And again, we don't have many of the southern chains you have. We have very few chains because we live way in the hell out in the country. We live out on the ocean. Well, I don't know what to do because it's not taking any of my fruit. So what the hell? What's it good for? I don't know what to do. What is the what side? Unload, start loading, loading filter, unloaded side. It's on, okay, it's unloading on the left side. Unloading on the right side. Left shift, I. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't know what else to do. I may have to just sell it on the open market, I guess. That's disappointing. Well, I will at least get money for it. Oh, I had grass to pick up across the street. Scorpion has what a burger. Why pimp? Your computer's got a dirty mind, I guess. No juice for you. The juices went away. Oh, I made it across the street. Good jump. Okay, what's it going on? Why is it not picking up the whatever this is? Why is it not picking this up? The pickup is down. Well, this is weird. It's not picking this grass up. Well, it says it is. It says it's picking it up. Oh, now it's gone. Well, that was weird. I don't like weird stuff. I might have to get a second planter because it seems like I'm always waiting for the cedar to finish. And I'm almost out of money. Looks like crap. Maybe you got a crappy wizard. Where am I going with the grass? I don't know. Well, there's not very much grass there, but a little bit's better than none at all, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there because I like danger. Well, I'm disappointed on the fruit. Right, let's see if we got stuff to sell. Can't remember where I got the straw, so I'm just going to drop it in here for now. It's probably the Wizard's a crappy builder. Maybe he's got a broken hammer. So I was editing this morning, and then was talking about Alexa. And in the video, and she heard it over the speaker system, and my lights were going crazy. I thought, what the heck? And I'd stopped the editing. I stopped it where it was and looked around. I said, why is it doing that? And I went back to the editing, and I had to go backwards because I didn't want to miss what I just missed, you know, in case I'd said, you know, or something. So I went back, and it did it again, and the lights are going crazy. And I thought, why is it doing that? And then I thought, oh, it's on the video. I kept thinking, why is she doing that? I never said anything. Well, I did, but it was a recording of me. Oh, look, we got eggs growing. Do eggs grow, or are they laid? I think they're laid. All right, I had some dried products, didn't I? That I need to sell. Let me sell some products here. I got kimchi to sell. All right, let's see what we got. We don't have any wheat. We don't have any barley. We don't have any oats. We don't have any canola. No sorghum. No sunflowers. Soybeans. Corn. Dried sorghum. Dried barley. Dried wheat. Dried sunflowers. Dried corn. All right. You know, I could have done that a little bit easier because it's supposed to be on the board over here. Where's the board go? I had a board. Where did it go? Oh, no, really? Seriously, I did. Oh, it's over here. Okay, I got tons of meat. I can't read. I have tons of wheat. We should dry some. Where's the other truck? I'm going to double team this guy. The whispers. She's possessed. You know, it's an AI now. So I get suckered into conversations. Because it used to be you'd ask a question, she'd answer it, and boom, she'd turn herself off. Now she doesn't. She stays on for, 30 seconds. So if you say something like, if Carol says, Rudy, what's the temperature today? What's the temperature? And I'll ask her, I'll ask, what's the temperature? She'll come on and say, currently it's 47 degrees. And then she's done because she answered the question. And then I look at Carol and say, well, it's supposed to be 47 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it. Then she pops back in. Well, that's because blah, 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 blah. It's like, what? So now when we talk to who, we have to watch the little light so that when it goes off, we'll know she's not listening anymore. Of course, she still is. Okay, there's corn. I'm gonna leave that for now. Don't know why. Don't need corn. I'll get it, but let's get the wheat first. I don't really need wheat either because I already fed the only thing that takes wheat is the chickens, and they only take a thimbleful. Now, I might make some flour, but I don't have anything to bake right now. Right now I need money. So let's take whatever this thing will hold. I saw the funniest TikTok today, and I don't watch TikTok. I don't even have TikTok. I don't have the app. I don't use it. It was a YouTube video where somebody was playing a TikTok. The TikTok was from this teenage girl that lives in Iran. So she's in Iran. And she's thanking these wonderful people on TikTok that live in America and other places in England. And these people, I appreciate them so much because all I have to make my mind up is actually living in Iran, watching what's going on, listening to my parents, learning what I do in our schools, living my life, and what I see. That's all I have about Iran. So I'm so glad for you other people in other countries that are telling us what it's really like. And now I don't have to wonder. She's being sarcastic, but it's pretty funny because everybody in the world thinks they're telling everybody what it's like when they've never been there. They don't know what the hell it's like. They have no ideas about anything except for what they think. And she was thanking these people. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't here to tell me what it's like living here. I just thought it was hilarious. What's Scorpion throwing up there? All right, let me go check the other truck, see if it's full yet. What's that? Oh, is it done? Oh, I didn't know. Nobody tells me nothing. Okay, that's the corn. It's 100%. Sweet. Okay, that's not my field to the left. This is my field. Well, let's see. I don't have any canola. Let's do some. Well, do I need canola? You know what I don't have? I don't have an oil factory. Let's do some soya beans. Oh, I just passed it. It's Rob again. I can't get Rob off the planner. What the heck is the deal here? Is it soup du jour yet? I'm just dying. Oh, I'm past it. Was Matt here today? I don't know if I'm going to do a do today. I'm feeling I'm feeling some pepper coming on. I'm feeling it. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but I am.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I covered up somebody's beer. Cheers, Lori. All right, that's what we got. Dr. Pepper. I need my cooler. Get to the cooler. He keeps disappearing on me. I was recording last night, and I had my teacup, and when I brought it up like this, it disappeared. So it was like I was drinking. It's like I was doing this and drinking, and it looked pretty damn weird. Par for the course. The only thing I have to say is wait till you get to be 73 and see if you don't act a little strange once in a while. You'll probably be nose dripping and drool coming out. You're watching Wheel of Fortune, sleeping while the TV's running, teeth out in a jar. What an awful sight. I told you the story about Carol's aunt and uncle. They're from the South. We got to their house to visit. I'd never met them. Carol hadn't seen them in years. We walk in the house after getting off the plane, getting there, and two recliners in front of, a TV set. Two recliners. The recliners are kind of, coming turned into each other. They're not exactly side by side. They're kind of turned a little bit, so they're kind of, looking more at each other. They each have a coffee table or some kind of a table next to their recliner, and they've got a couple bowls of Fritos and a soda, and they don't have their teeth in, so they're gumming their Cheetos while they're drinking their sodas and watching whatever it was they were watching on TV. I don't think it was Wheel of Fortune, but it was something like that. And that's their evenings. That's their evenings. I just laugh my ass off. It's funny. But they're so cute. They were so cute sitting there. And so they live in Arkansas, and we're on the West Coast, so we couldn't get much farther away. And unfortunately, it was just a few years later that she passed away. And like maybe a month later than he passed away, he just didn't want to be without her. It was pretty sad. And so, I was so glad that we had the opportunity to fly down there and see them. So it's been a long time since I've had a pepper. It's been a long time since I've been a pepper. All right, we're doing soybeans here. Let's move on. I don't know what to do. And nobody knows anything about this juicer thing, do you? This is the juicer, isn't it? Cedar Creek Juice Company. I don't know what to do. Except for to sell the damn juice. Or the fruit, I mean. Where do you get the juice? See, it doesn't say, it says apples. That it turns to apple juice. But how do you get it off the pallet? Is that what it's not liking, the pallet? I don't understand. Why put it onto the farm if you can't use it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Cheers, Scorp. What? Tina's here. We haven't seen Tina for a while. Now we just need Craig to come in. All right, I'm gonna go sell the dried corn. I cut that guy off. He's mad. Road rage. I have no idea why people get upset driving. Why would you get upset driving? I have to be completely honest with you. In my whole lifetime of driving, I can't remember ever honking the horn at somebody. Not once. I think one time Carol even said, "Why didn't you honk the horn?" And I said, "I forgot we had one. I never used it."
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Rob. Tina's had a lot going on. You'll be moving with family. You mean moving in with family? Or moving away with family? Hey, I'm making money. A little bit. Well, that's not bad. Actually, that's not bad at all. $500,000, that wasn't bad, because that wasn't even a full load. Hey, I'm happy. Rob, you've been seeding my fields today. This is the second one you're on right now. Out on the planter. You're moving away with family, okay. Is it your family, or did you just find one that needed to, leave the area? I'm curious about those kind of things. Uh-oh, shortcut. I feel one shortcut coming on. Oh, he's full. Okay, this is regular wheat. Now, I could go sell this, but I'm making more money by drying it, so I'm going to take it over to the dryer. I hope the dryer can hold it all. And why are my greenhouses not making? They're out of water. How'd that happen? We're in the middle of a drought, I guess. No water. Moving with him. Cheers, Uber. How far, Tina? Aiden has run into some trouble. He's not old enough to be in serious trouble. Your mom and brother are all moving back to Iowa. Oh, I didn't know you were from Iowa. That's where we're playing right now. This map is Iowa, supposedly. Boom, 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 boom. How far away is that from where you're at? You don't have to be specific. 100 miles, 200 miles, 300 miles, more than 1,000. All right, what do we got left? We got a little bit of corn left and a whole heck of a lot of wheat. Let's see how much wheat can we get over there and get it dried. I don't know how long it takes to dry, but okay. So we need to make sure we have it running. Let's make sure we've got propane. All right, so we have some propane, not very much, so we might look at that. And we're almost full up on the wheat. It's not going to take the rest. Let's see, how much will it cost to upgrade the farm? 330,000. God, that's got all my money. Commodity shed, fermenting, placeable fermenting. Agri-grain dryer, is that it? Okay, it's up to 3 million now, so it'll take all that wheat. I'll leave it at that for now because I don't have any money. So let's dried wheat. Dried wheat's already 300,000, so it's all and it's running. Okay, it's running. What else have we got? Yeah, we need some propane. Is corn still active? Yeah, it just needs more corn. Okay. All right. About an hour drive, so 50 miles an hour, that'd be 100 miles? I don't know. 100 miles an hour? So 50 miles away. You must be close to Iowa. I'll hop a half and skip then. I had a locker before. What? What? Okay, I'm missing something here. Hang on. Lighters? Wow. That's not good. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. They use the lighters to open beer? What? What? Yeah, playing with fire is not good. Oh. Right, let's move on here. Look at that Rob go, man. He's trying to outrun that cedar. Okay, so we don't need water. Let's get rid of the water. Empty that. And what do we need? Propane. I guess it would be better if I had it on fill, wouldn't it? And we do need water because I think we need water for those things. They're not making anything anymore. They're not working. Oh gosh, I didn't think about that when I put that other silo in. I didn't think about leaving room for the propane. I guess I still have room for the propane though. Yeah, I got room. I've got room for the propane. How do you dump the propane? There you go. Fill it up, Mickey. Okay, well, we don't need that propane anymore, so let's empty that. And grab some more water. Let's get these things, these greenhouses going, because I need kimchi to save me. Sell that kimchi. I still have never had kimchi. Everybody's advertising kimchi now that it's a cure-all for everything in the world, and they're selling it in tablet form. I just wanted to eat it because it sounded good to me. I don't know why it does this auto load. Once you start one loading water, all I have to do is drive up to the other ones and it automatically fills them up. I don't know how in the hell that works. I'm talking about it, but I'm not complaining. All right, so what else? What else do we need for the greenhouses? I don't think we need anything, do we? $300 spring onions. Okay, we were doing spring onions because it's 300. Spring onions. And it's running. Okay, so I guess we don't have to do anything. There were two versions of this greenhouse. One of them took manure and one did not. And I've always used the one with the manure, but in this time I put it in, didn't realize that I chose the other one. So this one, all it needs is water, and that's it, I guess. So it's all ready to go. Sweet. It's still loading. And I still don't have a solution for the juice. Know what I mean? Burn. Put some time on the. We're gonna put some time on the clock. And can I fly again? Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Okay, so that one is good. That one's good. That's good. That's good. Soybeans. That is good. Corn. Oh, Rob must be done. Okay. What else do we need then? I don't think I own that one. No, we don't. We do own 10. 10 we own. And it's growing taters. And this one must be sugar beets. And this one is grass, which I'm not going to leave this grass. It's ready to harvest. I'm going to harvest this. And then I'm going to plow it under. So let's go grab the grass machine. If I can find my farm. Where's my farm? There it is. What? What's it doing way over there? When I was a kid, we had a wood stove for cooking and baking. I had to bake on a wood stove. That was fun. That's how I learned how to bake and cook. And just in the kitchen, you had a stove. You had to put wood in it, start the fire. When it got hot, you put the food in the oven, or you put, or you had a pot on the top and it got hot. There were no burners. Just the top of the thing would get hot. You'd fry your eggs up and stuff. It wasn't at my house. I didn't live at home. I got farmed out when I was in the 5th grade. How old are you when you're in the 5th grade? About 10 years old? I was about 10 years old, and I got farmed out to this old lady that had broke her hip, and she had a hard time getting around. And the state paid me like $1 a day, something like that. It wasn't very much money, to stay with her. And I did the cooking and helped her get around the house and mopped the floors, took care of the dog. She had a dog named Shep. It was a shepherd dog. And we used to get commodity food, so we got powdered eggs, powdered milk, flour, sugar, cheese, and you got that once a month. You'd run to the big parking lot, and this big government truck would come in, and it would be full of those items that I just mentioned. And you would have an allotment for a certain amount for this little old lady that was on assistance. We'd pick up our stuff. I'd go home with it. I'd take the old flour out of the bin. Right next to the stove was a flour bin. You just open it up. It's flush against the counter, and it just opened like this, and it was metal lined, and you just pour the flour in there. So when you baked, you'd open that up, grab yourself a cup of flour or whatever you was cooking, and I made pancakes and bread and biscuits and everything you could think of. But that was my job. I did that, and lucky for me, the grade school where I was going to school was right across the street. So, and I got to go home sometimes on weekends. Sometimes I'd go home for a day on a weekend. What the hell is going on here with this mower? Why is it not mowing in the middle? This is crazy, man. Who's working this? Miss Nelson. I need to ask Miss Nelson what kind of a pattern is this? Yes, he's describing what it's like. That's what I miss about growing up. We lived out in the country, and you couldn't see your neighbors. Well, you could if you were driving down the road, to get to town. Neighbors would be out, and you'd wave at them. But neighbors were far enough away, you'd have to go out of your way to see them. That was great. I love that. I hated it when at one point we moved into town and we'd have a barbecue and people would be sitting there in their yards staring at you while you're eating your burgers and stuff. I thought, what the hell? Go away. Didn't like it at all. Missed my privacy. Hell, if you was out on the lower 40, you didn't get on the tractor or walk back to the barn and take a piss. You lift your leg on the tree, man. Okay, so what is this? Why did we stop? What happened? I don't know what's happening. Out to mow it myself. Iowa, Iowa. We're farming in Iowa. I don't think I'm gonna get it. It's too wide. I have to take two swaths here. $1 a day. Man, I didn't even get to keep it. My folks took it. Every once in a while they'd give me enough money to run to the store and buy a bag of Fig Newtons. And that's all I got out of that. Your taters are yielding good, eh? What? What? Yeah, if you want to invite, just type in exclamation Discord, no spaces, and it'll give you an invite to the Discord. Just exclamation point Discord. All right, Tina, take care. Keep us posted on the move and everything there. I think I'm already subbed to John. Didn't you guys sub to John when he started his page? Or is this a different page, John? All right, let me drop this, turn it on. You set to both. Has he got 2 pages? Maybe I didn't know about that. These roads are sure up high. Makes for good jumping over the road. Let's see. I can actually take this. I'm using that machine to make hay out of the grass, but I also need silage, so let me dump this in the silage maker. In the meanwhile, back at the ranch, it's plowing time. Get rid of that grass field. You don't get any grass off of that little field. So I might as well just do the grass like I'm doing it on the sides in between the fields. Ooh, barely. That's great. That was perfect. Uh-oh. 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 All right, let's see. We got Headland's on. Okay, so that should be good. Hamish McDougal's going to plow the field for us. You go, Hamish. Leave the fence, though. Don't want the cattle getting out, or is it the pigs? They're not going to get out. It's a closed machine, or factory, or whatever you want to call it. Pigsty. I think it's kind of funny. I've got about 6 or 7 Discord channels, and I'm never on Discord. Because of Scorpion and Jeff and I playing that hightail game, that's the most I've been on Discord, because I use Discord for us to talk to each other. Now, how come the mower didn't do this, what he's doing? Doing a headland and then going down the middle and stuff. Jeff and I have one together called Fuzzy Pickles. And then I had one special for Elite Dangerous, and I had one for something else. Can't remember. I have one that's just a hiding one where I could just hide and sneak in and nobody'd know it was me. It's called something Hideaway. Hermit's Hideaway. If you see one called Hermit's Hideaway, that's me. Nobody's on it, just me. It was just my place to go and hide. Look at the job that Andy does. He's quite the plowing machine there. See, I've been trying to get Carol convinced that there's certain things in life that are worth it. Like an expensive set of sheets. So we have these 3 or 4 sets of sheets, and Carol usually bought most of them. I went out and bought a set of sheets that were very expensive. Now, I don't do silk sheets. Jeff does. Jeff likes silk sheets, and every time you go in his room, his sheets are on the floor. And I laid down on his bed and slid off. And I thought, why in the hell would you want silk sheets? Are you kidding? I can't stay on the bed. And but anyway, I bought this set of sheets, and I finally, she said, "Oh man, I slept so good last night." I said, "Have you yet not noticed the bed?" And she said, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "We put clean sheets on." "Oh yeah, that's probably why I slept better." Well, we just put clean sheets just a few days ago, and you didn't, and because I've been trying to convince her that there is a difference in quality in bed clothes. You know what I mean? the set that, and I slept like a baby last night. The sheets that I had were so soft, and you know, it's just better quality than the ones we had before. The ones we had before, Carol likes them because of the color. But it's like sleeping. It's like taking and making sheets out of Levi jeans. That's what it's like to sleep on them. You know, they're good and sturdy, and they're going to last a long time. But they're not conducive to a good night's sleep, in my opinion. And so I keep trying to tell her that, you know, I want to buy some decent sheets. Oh, they're too expensive. You're paying too much money. She doesn't talk like that, by the way. See, to me, it kind of goes along with the certain things in life that are just undeniable. My dad had a saying: "You only need two things in life." Now, after he got older, he revised it to three things. But he says you only need two things in life. You need a good pair of shoes because you're on your feet working hard all day. And you need a good bed to sleep in because you need a good night's sleep so you can get up and work all day again tomorrow. Everything else is gravy. Okay. As time went by, my dad revised it. You need three things in life. And then everything else is gravy. You need a good pair of shoes, a good bed to sleep in, and a good set of teeth so you can gnaw on a steak every night. Okay. Yeah, that's when he started losing his teeth and having to wear dentures. But having a decent set of sheets kind of goes along with a good night's sleep, doesn't it? So there you go. I don't care what the sheets cost if they're comfortable and you can sleep well. Okay, what's he doing? Well, didn't want to get in this one. I wanted to get in another one. Yeah, flannel. Carol liked flannel sheets a few years ago when we would get really bad winters. We haven't had a bad winter in years. And but I didn't like them. They're too hot. But she liked them because she likes flannel. She at that time would wear flannel pajamas too, but she doesn't anymore. It gets too hot. Yeah, the ones I bought were high thread count, but they were also okay, I just went right over my head. Not Arabian sheets, but Egyptian. Is there such a thing as Egyptian wool sheets or Egyptian something or other? It was very high count, and it was some kind of Egyptian cloth. I'm not into that kind of thing, so I don't know. All right, just for kicks and whatever. I told Carol that one time. I said, just for kicks and giggles. And she said, kicks and giggles? And I said, I know, it's supposed to be shits and giggles, but I'm trying to be nice. But I said that the other day, and there was somebody around that had never heard that before. And they thought it was just the weirdest thing to say. Where in the hell do you live? Yet you'd never heard shits and giggles. There you go. Andy knew it. That's what I bought, and she got mad at me because I spent so much money. But those are the sheets we slept on last night, and both of us got up this morning and said we never slept so well. And I looked at her and I said, I told you. Sleeping commando. Yeah. I don't know about that. You say that as a young man. I want to talk to you when you're 70 and in your 70s, and we'll see if it's the same situation. All right, so I think the cotton was cotton. I think the corn was still running, but let's see. Let's see if this guy's. Because I'm going to sell that stuff. I need money. Yeah, I think people are starting to miss that now. People are starting to miss not being able to, not buying stuff locally, but online. It's so impersonal. And what do you do if you get something that doesn't fit or you don't like? It's a pain in the ass to send it back, and people say, "Oh no, it's easy. Amazon has a return policy," and well, they might. It depends on where you're buying the stuff. If you're buying it from Amazon, their return policy is pretty good. But if it's just a company that sells through Amazon, it might not. They might not have a return policy. You have to watch for that. But the other thing is this: it's still a pain in the ass because you still got to pack it up. You have to pack it in a box or some kind of container. You have to wrap it. You have to, put a label on it. You have to go someplace and pay to have it shipped out. And so one is going to cost you money unless they send you a return box. But it's still, I don't care if they send you a return box that's got a label already on it. It's still a pain in the ass. It's still a pain. Carol shops at Costco every day. If she buys something she doesn't like, she takes it back and they give her money back. And that's their policy. If you buy honey bacon, and you go in and say, I thought I was just buying bacon. I opened it up and cooked it. We ate some, and it was honey bacon. I didn't like it. They give you your money back. And you don't have to ship it out and wait a week. There's only one drawback to local shopping. It's other people. You have to go in a store that's full of other people. That's the only problem with that. That's the only good thing about ordering online. I don't have to deal with other people. Especially in the wintertime when they don't take their coats off and they got BO and isn't that awful? What am I going to do with all this fruit if I can't make juice out of it? That's really upsetting me. Is there a setting on here that it doesn't go on a pallet? Let me see. No, doesn't look like it. What would it go? How would it come if it didn't go on a pallet though? Upgrade visit. Let's look at the Apple. Change output mode. Selling, distributing, or storing. There isn't any update. There's no choice, I guess. So there's no point in trying to make it juice, I suppose. So I might as well pick it up. I might as well pick it up. I don't know how it works. Hey, look, the kimchi's ready to sell. Some of it. Christian groups that come through the neighborhood may not like that. What? Huh? I'm missing something. Who's talking about nudists? All right, what's this now? Andy's a nudist colony. What? Man, I missed a lot. All I did was look away for a second. I wear shorts to bed. Couldn't sleep necky. That's what he said, too. That's what he said to Addie. I used to scorp, but in the lounge is not a good look if anybody visits. Your house, your rules. Necky for everyone. Those days are gone. Always slept naked. Remove clothes at door. Clothes not necessary. Clothes not required. Andy's nudist colony. Answer the door for door-to-door salesman, and they will leave quickly. Andy's beer and lounge. No clothing allowed. We have a person trying to get campground permit for nudist. Speaking of clothes, how are the straw underwear doing, you auntie? Here's what I didn't understand about nudists. I can understand if you're in your own home and you feel free, you know, and you like a breeze once in a while. Why would you want to do that in public, though? There's got to be something wrong up here, in my opinion, for that. I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. Right now, today, if it was a summer day, it was 80 degrees out, bright and sunny, you live in town where there's tons of people walking up and down the streets, take your clothes off and step out in your front porch. Can you imagine that? How you'd feel? I can't. I'd be horrified. I'd feel like I had to apologize to the whole world for doing something like that. To be able to want to do that, you know, at a park that's open to the public, something has to be broke. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Visions of gingerbread men dancing in my head. Never. Yeah. I mean, listen, this is coming from a person who you've heard me say many, many times that I think 99.9% of humans on this earth should never be without clothes. When you open a men's magazine and you open the thing up to look at the center picture or whatever, you're seeing a fantasy. You're not seeing reality. That picture has been so doctored that it's unbelievable. You know, people just don't look like that naturally. Carrying a keg. Trying to be careful he doesn't step on something and trip. Oh. Hell, I don't even like skinny dipping because I'm afraid some fish is going to swim up my rear end. Seriously, I think about that. That would scare me. I'd be looking at the lake or the river and thinking, what the hell's in that river there? All right, I'm just going to sell this stuff. Let me get the kimchi that's being made while we're here. I need money. I'm broke. I want to buy some more papata. I need farmland. Lots of farmland. Well, I'm so disappointed about the juice. And I'm not talking about OJ. He's dead now. He's paying for his crimes. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. This can't be happening. If I try to fix this, I'm going to lose all my stuff. I knew I should have come over here and straightened this out right here. I told you when I first started today that I needed to come and smooth this out right here. Dang it. All right, I got to do... Cheers, John. Okay, super strength's already on. Let's see if I can flip this thing over. Jeez. There we go. That was easier than I thought. Let's turn this all right, super strength off here. Where's Matt? Was Matt here today? Yeah. Who'd have ever thought that I would start missing Matt telling me that I had to leave? It's 3:05. I got to get me another clock in here because my clock, like I've said, is a projection clock, but it's right up where all my lights are. My lights for the camera, and it washes out the. I can't see what time it is. Andy teabagging the cat. He's got 2 cats, so he must have double tea bags. All right, I'm gonna go sell this fruit because I can, and then I'm gonna have to end it for today. I didn't realize it was that late. Yes, Matt was here. And he says, what? Oh no, you guys are freaking Rob out. I'd take a shortcut through that field, but I'm pretty sure I'd roll the truck. Look, there's the old haunted mill. I want to take something down to that water mill and see if it actually works. There's a water mill on this map. All right, see what happens here. Okay. What? There's something off with this trigger. It only takes it from right in the center. It used to take it the whole length of the thing, I think. See? It takes it right from that center spot. I think it's setting too high. It must be setting up from the ground. Okay. Well, I made about 130,000. Lori's face is hurting again. You're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to buy Lori some Botox. Make her face into plastic. I can't believe these people that do that junk. Just grow old gracefully. Not like me. You know. I haven't got a wrinkle on my head anywhere. So I don't age naturally for some reason. But just age gracefully, you know, let your hair go gray. Lori's Christmas already. Lori's throwing some magic around. My lips are dry. All right. I can't stall any longer. I gotta go. All right, stay tuned on Saturday. I think we're on for Saturday again. Unless something happens. I always have that little caveat. I haven't tried that new mod yet, though. And Scorp, I'll try that maybe before Saturday. On the booze part, on the alcohol. Twice because he did it wrong. Redeemed Santa Cat. Oh, yes, you can. All right, I gotta go. Thanks for being here with me today. I appreciate it. And thank God for another day to do it. I forgot to tell you guys, I've got grandfather clocks all over the place, and the main grandfather clock, I tell my whole family knows this, that if any of my grandfather clocks actually stop, that's the day I'm gone. That's my cue. And it was on its last swing the day before yesterday when I noticed it, and I'm quickly over there trying to wind it back up so it didn't stop, and everybody's freaking out. And they said, "What's the matter with you?" And I said, "I don't want to die." Anyway, time to go. See you later. Thanks for being here. Am I gone yet? No, I am. Toodaloos. Bye-bye. Sayonara.